So since I came back home, I wanted to go to Koh Samui, and I'm trying to save all my funds. But since I haven't got a new contract yet, I still have to wait until I get one because all the old contracts ones are still not over, and I'm still editing those videos. So the reason to go there is to train Muthai and to grow myself and also my business. Since I came here, I don't want to go there because there are so many attachments that I don't want to let it go. Like I have my dog, as you have seen. At sometimes I think that once I go there, I'll feel lonely because I'll be doing my solo travel. I know that I will have so many new friends and so many people, but still that one part says that I'll be lonely. But because this is the first time I'm experiencing this, and you know that first time is the hardest and the scariest step. But let's see how this goes. So today is 25th May. Almost I have 20 days to close so many new contracts, and once I have the funds, I'll leave as soon as possible and go to Samui, train Muthai, have a condo, do powerlifting there, and grow my business. That's the main reason. And yeah, that's a fucking paradise. But let's see how this goes. So after a lot of decisions, I finally bought a 50 lens, and now it was time to test it, and this was the results. So I don't know how fast the time flew. And my goal was initially to make it into the 20 days. And since I set my goals, it was easier for me to move. But I didn't know how will I get the new clients. And the thing which I've said in the previous video, like I need to close that 2 clients in order to get there. But one of the client said he's moving to a different thing, and one of the clients still hasn't renewed because he was paying too low. But I managed to close few more clients. Through that, I was able to fund it. And now my goal is to move to at least 3 months and travel from there and see what can I do better. And at few moments like seems like I may regret or I may not regret. There's some things which can hold me back is like missing my family, my dogs, like I said, and these are the things which is a great memory. And now when I move tomorrow, I am living without a regret because I did almost everything which I wanted to do. And tomorrow I'll go to the airport and catch my flight from there, and I'll be soon in the Koh Samui. Like I didn't knew that how fast the time flew, and the days were fun. I watched the movies and enjoyed with my friends, spent time with my family and my dogs. And if you have seen my previous video where I've mentioned like the first highlights of my Thailand, why I didn't wanted to go there and what is changed, like it's magical. So yeah, I'm not sure how this will turn out, but I still have the motivation to do, and still my main purpose is to travel and train Muthai and grow my business. And still I'm figuring out like what things I'll do. Like I've booked the hostel for the first few weeks, like for 3 to 4 days. From there I'll figure out like from the food, and it's like everything new, and I'm trying it for the first time. And everything which I'm doing right now is always I've watched on YouTube and never saw and thought that I would be able to do one thing, because I think it wouldn't be possible. I didn't drop out of my college, and I'm open and I've expressed all of the thoughts which I wanted to. I'm grateful for all the progress and for my family and friends, my dogs, and all the support which I've got, and that's what made me a better person. And get ready for the next 3 months where I'll be publishing all of the things. Like from YouTube, you will see how I document my journey, and this will be the way of a superior man. This is the path which will led by me. I know it will be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. And I know because I said it earlier, and you are ready to witness it, because the things which I've said in the past I've already did it, and I'll do it again. And the things which I am not expecting, I'm open to all the challenges, and let's see what the life holds and what places will I explore. I have to leave behind all of the hardships and the things which people didn't support me and whose beliefs were not aligned with me. I know it's too difficult for me to close all the bonds and form new bonds, which I'll be making this soon. Yeah, I'm fucking grateful for that. First day I'll be spending in Phuket, then I'll be leaving to Samui because I wanted to be in Phuket once more because I love that place. And let's see how this will turn out. Wish me luck and hope it makes me a better person. And this is the way of superior man. So now this was the last day in my home, and so I was again trying to test my 50 lens. And now at this point, I was leaving to the airport. So I just wanted to take a lot of photos and videos to make a good memory out of it. And now it was time to board my plane. So after so much time, my plane finally started taking off. So yeah, it was like sleepless night, and I can finally see the great view of Thailand from above. I was like excited and nervous at the same time. And the incidents which were happening at that time about the plane crashes, it made me a lot of anxious. But when it touched down, I felt a sigh of relief. So yeah, after just getting down, I boarded into this bus. So finally, I checked in at my hostel at Patong. So this is my room card, and finally I've been done with one editing session. Since I came to the hostel, I've been feeling a little lonely after I get some sleep, so I decided to do some work, and after that all of that shit went away. Not sure why I was feeling that kind of loneliness, and even it's the first day and there are a lot of days to go. It's like it's in months. I don't know. I was feeling like that. Let's see how this will go, and this is the day one, and tomorrow I'll be leaving to Koh Samui. So since I was in Phuket for a day, I decided to just walk and record some videos. And yeah, it was raining, so I decided to take one mango and rice and eat it at a fort. I just wanted to go to Old Town, but when I went there, it wasn't good. So finally, I'm leaving to Koh Samui. So yeah, after finally took the wrong bus station, I just boarded to finally for Koh Samui. As you can see, I was like very tired. So finally I'm in ferry and I'll reach Koh Samui maybe within an hour. So the ferry hasn't started yet, but let's go. So the views were very beautiful, and this was the first time I was riding in ferry and going to the Koh Samui. So I was very excited. So due to the excitement, I couldn't even sleep last night, but I was very tired because of the plane since I boarded at the morning. But yeah, after so much of time, I finally reached Koh Samui. Finally, I made it to Koh Samui. The views were amazing and the roads had felt like paradise, like exactly the thing which I was envisioning. And then I reached my hostel. Right now I'm going to my first Muay Thai class. I haven't rented a bike yet, so that's why I'm waiting for the motorbike to arrive. In the meanwhile, I started walking, and the distance from my hostel to Yodud Muay Thai is like 4.6 kilometer, and I've walked around 1.6 kilometer. It's my first day, and my initial plan was to arrive so quickly, but even when I woke up at 6 o'clock and the class starts at 8 a.m, still I'm unable to cover the distance by walking because it's too far. So finally, my grab has come. I started practicing Muay Thai just by punching bag. As you can see, the form wasn't so good. Finally, I'm done with my first Muay Thai session, and it was amazing, and it didn't feel like it was new to me. So after the Muay Thai session, my plan was to go for ATV session, but yeah, I crashed it because I don't know how to drive. Then I sit behind the trainer, so he was driving with me, and even though after sitting behind him, I was so scared. Wow.
You come back free soft drink and water. When people wondering.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lower one.
At this point, I was chilling at the rooftop with the new friends I've made from Israel. So you can see how thrilling it was. But yeah, I couldn't record the high slopes area because it was so dangerous to even record. Because even after grabbing, it felt so dangerous to me. So again, it was time to go to Muay Thai session, and this time I bought Muay Thai shorts. It was again time to practice. खड़ा है, अभी 10:30 बज गया, बट इंडिया का टाइम में अभी तक तो 9 ही बज रहा होगा। तो वही चल रहा है ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए। अभी तो कोई दुकान खुला नहीं है, बट जा रहे 7-11 कुछ वहाँ से उठा देंगे हाई प्रोटीन मील। बस प्रोटीन का फिलहाल कमी हो रहा है, प्रोटीन शेक पीने पे भी। अब अपना अपार्टमेंट अब तक लिया नहीं है, सो अपना मील्स कुक नहीं कर सकता है। हाँ, वो इशू है। तो फिलहाल वो जैसा होगा वो कंप्लीट हो जाएगा एंड अपना टारगेट तो ऐसा भी हिट होगा। सो वही आज कौन सा दिन हो गया मेरे को याद भी नहीं है। सो आज कितना तारीख है? 27 है, 27 ही है ना? हाँ, हम आए थे 23 को। इट्स गुड। दिन में बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन रहता है, रात में डिप्रेशन जैसा लगता है, बिकॉज ऐसा फील आता है कि हम अकेले ही है, जो है ही ऑब्वियसली। एंड अभी तो स्टार्ट है, बट कुछ चीज़ है जो गोल्स को सपोर्ट कर रहा है और वो चीज़ मूव फॉरवर्ड करने में हेल्प करता है। बट आई नो माई मिशन एंड व्हाई आई एम हियर, दैट्स व्हाट मेक्स मी स्ट्रांग इवन इफ द hard times create strong men. Peace out.
So finally I got my breakfast from 7-Eleven and it was delicious, so I just ate it.
So I made it to Koh Samui and it's been 5 days since I'm here, and right now I'm at Lipa Noi beach just chilling. So I came to this place from my hostel and it took me almost like an hour, which is like 26 kilometer away from my hostel, and I just wanted to document my journey real quick. So since I'm here, at the first day I was in Phuket, so it was an amazing thing, but I kept my duration for 1 day in Phuket because I just wanted to explore Phuket once more. So the last time when I came to Phuket, I liked the experience and I liked the people. For the food and the places, it was familiar to me. So when I visited there, it was like an anchor point for me. But since I visited Koh Samui, there's no anchor point for me. Like when I say anchor point, it's like a place where you feel familiarity, and when you go there, it feels like you always belong to there. But so when I visited Phuket, I already have anchor points from a few shops, like where I used to eat my breakfast and where I used to get my shake, and for the hostels too. So since I had my duration for the 1 day, I enjoyed it. When I came to Koh Samui, I didn't have any anchor point. So for the first day, it was good, and I arrived at almost evening, so I didn't have time and I was so tired to do anything. After a few days passed, so after the second day I started going to the Muthai, and mornings are filled with motivation because I work, and that's the thing which makes me anchor. But as soon as the night happens, I get depressed. Like I miss my home, and I think that here is no one for me. Like I'm all alone and I don't have any people with me. I miss my family a lot, like my dogs and all the moments. Here I don't know what to do, and I also don't know when I'll go home. So it's like I'm always looking forward when I'll be going home. So when I used to go to home from coming from a train, I always get depressed, like why I'm at home again, and I should have stayed there. But this time, since I have all the freedom and I can stay how long I want to, now I'm realizing the worth of my house and the time I spend with my people. I'm fucking grateful for it. So right now in a place where I'm in, most of the people just came for vacation, and I'm here and I can stay how long I want to. Since I'm not a tourist right now and I'm in a place from a digital nomad perspective, it makes me think like how can I live like a local while enjoying myself, because I came here not to just work and chill. That thing I was already doing in my hometown. Right now my purpose is to start Muay. So I'm not sure if the time comes I may fight my first Muay fight. Since my calves are very sore, I was unable to go to gym. I haven't took admission in a gym, so I'm living in my hostel only because I couldn't find an apartment right now. I definitely go and find one day. I couldn't cook my meal because my hostel doesn't have a straight kitchen and my protein goals is not getting completed, but I'm still trying my best, and you can enjoy the views. Like it's amazing. So I just wanted to quickly journal, like even everything feels good on the paper. Like you imagine like once you come there everything gets settled, but it's not like that. Everything starts from the inner work. If you're not happy at your own hometown, you'll not find happiness anywhere. Even I can't fix the cure of loneliness because in my hometown I was always feeling lonely. Now I'm here, I need to fix it because I have no other way. It would be in my hometown I have my friends whom I can chill out, but here I have to make friends. But I'm not downgrading my standards to make friends, so I have my standards to make friends. So I'm waiting for the sunset and to see how cool it will look. Where I'm staying I can only see the sunrise, and if I have to see the sunset I have to come a long distance, like 26 kilometers. So yeah, it's like going from one side of the island to other side of the island, so it's like cool.
So then I went to Lipanoi beach and tested again my 50mm lens, and the video was so amazing. Like you can just look at the quality. this was some cinematic shots for the dog.
Let everybody else have a turn and yeah.
No splashing, no splashing.
When I landed at Calcutta railway station, and there was a lot of scams going on. So when I wanted to take a taxi from the railway station to airport, the drivers even from the rapid were trying to scam me. Like one car told me like get into the car and this is not the exact same number, but I've logged in with another phone. So I avoided that shady cab and get into the another one. So it took a lot of time. But so when I reached to the Calcutta airport, I was feeling like this shit is unreal. I'm moving to Koh Samui, which I was planning to move 2 months ago, and everything happened so quick. Like everything was unreal. Even when I wanted to come here, it was like there were a lot of plane crashes going on, and which makes me fucking scared. Like I want to go to another place while traveling, and instead of getting some positive signs, I'm getting some negative signs, and it was like very scary. And everyone was scared, like how I'm going to take step where no one else is present apart from me, and no one did what I'm going to do right now. Well, I was reaching to the Calcutta airport. I was realizing that everything that happened so far, like the plane crashes and all the things, it was like a test for me, like nature test how strong your will is before you take a step forward. So yeah, it was same like that. Nature will try to test you and try to break you before you try to make big. Because since I came here, it was I'm feeling so lonely and I'm feeling so scared. Like I don't know what to do. It's not about I'm being scared. I'm scared about I'm wasting my time here and not living my potential to the fullest. But when I realized this exact same thing, that nature try to test you. If you pass the test, you will make it big. But if you fail the test, you'll not make big. Like it was like a test for me. The loneliness and the scared part stayed for a week, but after that everything feels normal to me. I still train Muay Thai and my legs are still sore. I took one day rest, and you can look at the views. These are some insane views from my balcony from the hostel. So yeah, that was the part. So while I was on plane, while reaching to the Phuket, there was like so much turbulence which was happening in the plane. Turbulence, I don't remember the exact word, but it was like turbulence which was happening. And so before the plane landed, it was like a turbulence, and I was so scared. Like every memories I'm getting, like it was like from the plane crashes which was happening there, and it was making me fucking scared. After I reached to Phuket, I felt a sigh of relief. Like I'm finally safe and I'm finally here to the Phuket after seeing so much of plane crashes, and which was like a test to me. But still, the thing was like I have to reach Koh Samui safely, and I did. In the transition phase, it was like I was so scary, and it was definitely a test for me. Yeah, I enjoyed the part. Like I'm working here. I'm also planning to travel, but I'm not sure where to travel. Like I have many days, like 30 days to 90 days. I can stay however long I want, or if I want to leave, I can leave wherever I want. So that's the best part. But I'm not sure like what should I do and where should I travel, because there are a lot of places that I want to visit. Due to my Muay Thai training, my legs are pretty sore, and I wanted to visit Anthong National Marine Park, but since my legs are sore, I'm unable to walk properly, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy that much because of my leg soreness. So yeah, this is the part which I wanted to share. Even at the times I feel still lonely, but now I learned how to deal with it. Because by loneliness I don't mean in a negative sense. Like there are a lot of people whom I can directly connect. I have made friends, but to find exactly the same mindset as me, it's little difficult, because I don't smoke or not I drink. So I see people doing that, so I can't connect with them because I have a different set of standards which I need to follow and which I'll do. So because of that makes me unable to open up to those kind of people. And even before coming here, I had some few bonds that I needed to break in order to break free, and because of those bonds I'm here. So things might feel hard at sometimes, but it will eventually get easy, because as I said, the nature will try to break you before you even rise. And if you fail the test, you are going nowhere. So remember the test. I think I have said this in my previous and a lot of videos, like nature try to test, but I don't remember. And even this thing, I even forgot a lot of times, but I journal a lot with ChatGPT and read a lot of books. So that gives me a clarity. And because of the clarity, right now I'm free in my mind. I can share whatever I want to do. but since I'm not talking that much, it's little getting harder to me to properly communicate English. So yeah, this is my journey right now, and it's been like more than a week since I'm here, and I'm loving it so far. So yeah, you can see the beach, that blue part like this. So yeah, you can check the views. So I'm fucking grateful that I made it, and I'm grateful for my family and God and Hamza. Because of him, I was inspired, and he motivated a lot since the last few years. And because of that, I was able to take step and not being a pussy. And things were hard, but I tried to make it my best, and it's been only 1 month, and I have to see like what the best version I can become, because I have to give my best. Since there is no distraction for me, it's like me versus me, and I have to win my game. So right now, while I'm training Muay Thai, I'm not sure if I'll fight one day or not, but since I'm not going to gym due to this soreness, I'm missing my powerlifting. But let's see how this goes. So I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know that if I ever try to fight. But since I'm loving the sparring, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Like no words. Like I'm enjoying it. People are so good. I'm loving the game, enjoying the life, seeing the views. Like I will go to some place right now and eat some good food, then take some mango shake, and that's good life. That's good. And what else can you want? But what else is like having the close members staying beside you. So that would be more exciting. But right now it's like I'm in a solitude phase and building something by staying on your own. And if you're watching this video, that means I've made it to Koh Samui. Peace.